Hello, everybody. So today is Monday, the 14th of March, and I awoke to seeing underground tunnels, cities, rooms. I mean, just bizarre things. And then above it, I saw ruins that had recently been blown up. And so my mind went to the war of where we are now. And then it went to the Holocaust. And it went to all the horrific things that were actually occurring there. And that the news, the media, was owned and operated by the forces that were in positions for darkness. And so what was being reported out was everything was copacetic. None of this was occurring. Absolutely was false. Even actually sent pictures to different media places about how everyone's doing great. I even think they had interviews with people saying, "No, everything's fine here." So then it brought me back to seeing what was above and what was below. And so what I was getting was that underground places have been blown up over where things are happening now. And then the last thing to be seen is what's on top. And that much of everything is not at all what it seems or appears. And what is being put out is also not truly being seen, and much of it's being left unseen. And so therefore, many people are left in turmoil on what to believe. There are those who are on the path of understanding that certain areas have certain things and therefore must be blown up in order to be seen. Others see things differently, regardless of how it is that you feel or see, or whether you're being tainted by one source or another source, whether it be media, news, channelers, readings, wanting to belong to some group that believes in one form or another of what might truly be going on. And then my guides pop me over to all you can do is pray for peace. All you can do is pray and visualize peace. And seeing smiles of all that is hidden being brought to the surface. And so it flipped me over to a place of being of gratitude, and that I energetically could walk through the streets of where I was visualizing and just send a lot of love. A lot of love for what I know and for what I don't know. Because honestly, we don't know. We don't know who is shoveling the shiat in our faces and telling us it's horrible, or shoveling the shiat in our faces and telling us nothing to see here, everything's great. Or shoveling the shiat saying, look, this is real shiat, you guys, but you're just not seeing beyond who the real shiaters are, okay? So instead of getting yourself all worked up into a frenzy, and what I say by that is that little ping pong ball, dun 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 dun, bouncing back and forth, and it's gut wrenching and it's emotional because the thought of others suffering in any way, even if it is to reveal the truth, is it's heartache. It's heartache. And the more you become in tune with the energies, and the more you work with the breath and really center and work on your shadows and bring in more light to places that have been hidden within yourself and within the demographics and the environment of the globe. It's a lot to handle. Now, so with that being said, we want to manifest what it is that we do want to see, what we do want to feel, what we do want to know. And that is that all things are happening for a reason, and things you can't control in this moment, but what you can control is how you react and respond, and making sure that your physical God Source avatar is fully anchored and is bringing in the light to light up all of this and all of what is below you and all that is above you, and then look for those who are doing the same around you and send them additional fuel and additional light and additional love. And think of all of this as anchoring like big roots of a very ancient tree, that if you were to look underground through glass at all the roots, you would just see how magnificent the roots and the vines and how far it reaches. And so maybe pick a tree within your demographics and just visualize the love you want to send into that tree, and ask that tree to send it out, just like its roots and its vines. And you have the ability to do that through the soles of your feet as well. So wherever you are, it doesn't matter if you're on the 20th floor, the second floor, or you're below ground. It doesn't matter. You can visualize standing up, laying down, riding a bike. It doesn't matter. You can visualize the energies coming out of your feet like vines and sending them all over the globe and lighting up someone's life that might be suffering right now for whatever reason. And don't keep your focus on all of what's happened over in the U and the R and why, who's, what, where, and when. Send this love out to all, and especially to those who have hardened hearts, that this love can break up and crystallize and crystalline and soften, so that perhaps maybe someone who is involved in wrongdoing or is about to get into wrongdoing can have some softness, some love and compassion, free will to change their mind not to follow in a path that is going to be of destruction to anything. Because our one sacred law, and there's one, that is do no harm. Do no harm with your thoughts. And if you get a thought that is unpleasant or you want to change it, I've said the words cancel, alt, delete for as long as I've had a keyboard. And that's been at least 2 decades. And then you could just simply say dissolve. Dissolve and dismiss. Go back to the light. Let me bring in a new thought, a new way of light, before I allow it to come out of here, 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 and here, and all over, because everything emanates. So much love. Much love. And we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Just breathe with it. Send the loves. Root like a tree. Send more of the loves. Send the loves and the hugs to all. To all. All right? Please like, subscribe, and share. Please leave me a message. And until the next video, bye-bye.